Hi, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. If you are, my name is Anna and I am here with my Panna palette today. So this is gonna be my 2-month update. I've now worked on this for January and February, but this was a short month and I'm filming this 2 days before February actually ends. So I don't have the progress that I hoped I would, but I feel like I have pretty good progress anyway. So I have all of my numbers in front of me and I'm going to show you the palette. And what else? Yeah, I'm doing my palette this year in collaboration with the Fantastic Ladies group on Facebook. And the theme for this year was Old Faithful, and for that I chose my Huda Beauty Nude Light palette. This palette is perfect for the theme. It was created by Lee Golder. I'll have all the information down below. And this one has been, how many years have I had this? At least 5. And it had a lot of previous use. I did hit pan in 2 new eyeshadows last year, and now it looks even more loved. So I'm gonna pop up a picture of what this looked like in my last update. Actually, I'm gonna show you what it looked like in the beginning of the year. And then there's a picture of what it looked like last month. And then this is what it looks like this month. Did you see any progress here? I hope you did. So I'm gonna have a picture of what it looked like in my last update, and then I'm going to show you what happened to it. I'm going to put it on the other side actually. So this is what my palette looked like, and this is what it looks like now. So as you can see, there are some big changes. First of all, you can now see pan in this shade, but that is because in my last update I scraped out a little bit of this one, and also I think I added a little bit of the middle shade to create a custom shade. I'm just gonna pop up both of the pictures of what it looked like last month and this month so that it's easier for you to see, and then I can show you the custom shade that I made. And I made that shade to make it easier for myself to use some of these shades that I don't really feel like they have a good crease color, and I wanted something that was more like pinky brown, and I created this shade right here. And as you can see, I have used a lot of this one as well. If you remember what this looked like, it wasn't like all the way full, but it was kind of covering the entire thing. And I just thought I would show you what this looks like compared to the 2 shades that I mixed. I have a temporary tattoo on my hand because we had a little mini pre-Ramadan celebration at my preschool. And I got this lovely temporary tattoo, and I don't want it to go away, but I'm gonna swatch it next to it. So this is the shade that I created, and I made it out of the purple on one side and the brown on the other. And I think I'm gonna do, this is the brown one, this is the purple, and this is the shade that I created. I think I'm gonna do it again and then just mix a little bit of white to make it a little bit lighter, because this is a bit too purple. It's a nice shade, but it doesn't really work that well with my other shades, and I find it a little bit dark, so I only use the tiniest amount. But when I made my custom shade, I can use a lot more, and I've been using that one with especially these 2 shimmers. And my goal for last month was to hit pan in both of these, and didn't hit pan in both of them, but as you can see, I did hit pan in one. So let's just go through all of the shades and the usage. So the first one, the purple one, I have used 8 times, and I've counted every time I used the Franken shade. Because that is, I think the first time I used this one after making the Franken shade, I hit pan. So it's kind of a cheat pan, but I will be done with my Frankenshade soon, and then we'll be kind of up to date. So 8 uses on that one. I used the purple one twice, so I feel like I've expanded the pan in that one. I used the light pink 8 times, also a little bit of expansion hopefully. And then the shade that I actually hit pan on this month, I did use this one today for the 7th time. Is that right? I think so. Yeah, 7th. And there's just a tiny bit of pan because these pans, as you can see on the pink one, they have they're like raised in certain places, so that is where I hit the pan. So there's quite a bit to go. And today I used it on top of a brown base. I've been using a lot of like cream eyeshadow bases, and when I used it on top of a brown and then I put a little bit of something else on top, it ended up being this kind of smoky browny look. I don't know, it's not really brown either, it's brown, but it has a little more like cool tones to it. The middle shade, I have counted 11 uses, but I don't think I tallied it every time I use the Frankenshade, even though there's a little bit of the middle one in the Frankenshade as well. But I use this one a lot when I use this palette. But I don't want to use it too much because I don't want to finish the cream shade in here too early on, because then I won't know what to put in here. I think I want to put something in here, but I do really like having a cream shade, especially if I'm traveling. I'm traveling this weekend, but I'm not actually bringing this one. I'm bringing I'm just gonna show you a custom palette that I made out of the Natasha Denona shades from my Project Level Up that I'm trying to hit my 10 uses on, and a few of the ones that I haven't used yet, and a couple more that I wanted to use a little bit more. Then I have an inner corner shade and a cream colored shade. I have the Frankenshade, and I have a blush and a contour. So it's just a very nice travel palette with everything I need. And then I decided to take a short break from this one, and I'll be back to use this on Monday again. Okay, back to the palette. Where was I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Shade number 6. I only used shade number 6 twice. I'm still not in the mood to use this one. I think I probably will be, but this was one of the shades that I hit pan on last year, and I got a little bit sick of it, and I just haven't been feeling it that much, but twice is not bad. The next one is the one that I was hoping to hit pan on, but I just didn't really use it. I only used it twice. It's not my favorite, the corner one here, but it works if I put it on top of something else, or if I top this off with something else. I don't love it on its own, but I'm working on it. I might find a combination or a crease color that goes with it that I really like, but I haven't gotten there yet. The middle bottom shade I used 5 times. It's a very easy to reach for shade, but I've been doing more cool tone looks, and I've been doing a lot of looks using the custom Frankenshade, so this one just hasn't been used that much. And then the last one I used 8 times. Only 8? Really? Yeah, I guess so. So I don't think I used this one at all on its own. I think all of those 8 uses must be from the Frankenshade. And then I had 8 in this one as well. So yeah, that's probably right. And that is my update. So it's been 2 months, but I've already used this palette a lot. And I'm not sure I'm going to be able to keep this up the entire year because I might get really sick of it. But I thought I would just start off strong, and then if I get sick of it, I can just take a little break and still have amazing progress. And I also know that when my Project Level Up goes up to higher levels, I've had level 1 and 2 now, and no problem, but level 3, 4, and 5 will be a lot more demanding. I'm gonna have to use that palette a lot more, and I think that's gonna affect my usage on this one. So we'll see what happens, but so far I'm very happy with my progress. I'm not that happy with my makeup. It's been on for at least 9 hours at this point, and I touched it up a little bit, but it doesn't look great. Well, it doesn't look that bad, but you know, I look a little tired, but I am very tired. So now I'm gonna go relax, and then I'm gonna clean my brushes because I leave for Oslo tomorrow and I want to leave with clean brushes. So if you haven't cleaned your brushes in a while, this is your sign to do that today. And I'm not looking forward to it, but it has to be done. So today's the day. I've been postponing it for a few days now. And that's everything for my Pan palette. Next video will be my Project Level Up update, and I'm gonna start my level 3, which is scary to say the least, and I'm excited about it though. I have a lot of nice palettes that I would like to use more. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!